Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Why Am I So Bad at a Game I've spent hundreds of pounds on and dedicated my whole life to. Well, we're at Oulton Park this week in the M2s again, in the Brazil livery because it's becoming my favourite. Honestly, I really like it, and this track is very tricky. I've raced it a lot, but not with this car. It's very different compared to something like I don't know, like a GT3 or a GT4. This car's like got very little downforce, very little power, so it's just hard to get grips with it, if I'm being honest. So let's get into it. Before we start here, as always, let's look at the track conditions. 79 degrees Fahrenheit, 54% humidity. Not that bad, about average. We're at Oulton Park, 2.69 miles long, 17 turns, 18 pit stalls. Didn't know it showed that information. Track temperature of 82 degrees Fahrenheit and 85% usage, which is quite normal for for TRC. A 149.9 is my best lap. Could definitely go quicker, maybe like 3-4 tenths. So best lap time people are probably going to put down is probably 48s. You'll be lucky maybe to see a session without 48s unless I've just gone really quick with this setup. Obviously this setup will be on the Discord. Please join it. It will be in the description if you would like to do Wednesday races, do ACC, like a lot of Iracing stuff, special events, stuff like that. Alrighty, let's get into it. So, coming down to turn 1, it's a very gradual right-hand turn. We need to use a lot of trail braking. You brake just at, there's like a tiny little kink, if you can see it right there. Boom, you just slam on them brakes when you hit the kink, like perfectly off on. Go to about 70%. What I found in this car is you want to brake like you have no ABS. Like it really likes it. If you go anywhere into the ABS, it just like understeers like crazy. I have no clue why. Obviously, I haven't driven any cars in real life or anything. So down to 4th. Look how wide of an entry I have. I'm nowhere near the curb because you need to take it as a really like late apex. So just there, you hit the apex just as it like almost ends. You're in 4th, 80 mile an hour. You want to use all of the track. I think anything past about, see that last tire mark there, I think anything past that is off track with the white line. And I think if you stay on it too long as well, it gives you an off track. Very tricky first corner actually. A lot harder than you might think, but down to the left-hander, 4th gear as well, just sliding it. Like this car loves to just slide and then get back onto traction. I really like it. Just missed the apex, but you do want to hit it as using as much track as you possibly can. Once again, this track is all about using as much as you can. Down to 5th, I found out that this corner is so tricky. Like I just about stayed on track. Like it's actually bullshit. Like I'm not joking. It's so difficult. Like there's a bump there. The moment you hit the bump, you know you've got an off track and your lap's ruined. I think we'll see a lot of people getting an off track there. Because any wider, like if you try and just hit the apex and go around, you're off into the dirt. Like it's so easy to do that. Now into the long right-hander of turn 5, go down to 3rd gear. You take it really late, but you use all of the camber on the corner just to get a really nice exit. And again, use as much of the outside as you can. That's just about not an off track. I have no clue how that's not an off track. But then down to 4th gear, you want to this chicane's really tricky actually, because you want to try and go as much as you can over this curb, so then it sets you up for this one. I mean, look how close you get to that, and you're already on the throttle coming out of it. This corner's also easy to get an off track. You just like anywhere on the dirt, you basically like, got an off track, and these are immovable, or whatever you call it, invincible. I don't know. But yeah, if you just tap them, then you're getting wheel damage and your race is over basically, which is really annoying. But 2 races, remember, this week. Daytona was 1, and it was double points, which I forgot to put in the video. I think I put it in the description though. Just after the 100-meter board for turn number 10, go down to 3rd gear, just get as close as you possibly can, then sets you up for the next corner. You can go really up to this, but I just couldn't get the turn in. This corner's also very tricky because there is a little bump and it can send you either wide or just spin you out immediately. I managed to do this really well. I have no clue. You can see the tyre marks of when I had a little accident. Into this corner, you want to try and stay quite to the left, go down to 4th gear. Treat it as almost like a double apex. Save the car there because I'm just too good. And then down to turn 16 to, I think it's 3rd gear, yep. As late of an entry as you possibly can. I did mess that up. I probably lost like 2/10 just because it didn't grip up like I thought. And then you want it grip up there and then go into the apex, but it didn't really grip up. And that's a lap at Oulton Park for everyone. I hope you did enjoy it. It's only a 1 minute 50 lap, so it's very difficult to put a lot into it, especially because there's quite a few straights. Once again, look straight, little mini straight, another kind of straight. So you only really get a couple of minutes of actual like into it things. I can show you, what lap was it? I think it was one of my last laps where I just gave up because it's like here, I think I went too wide maybe. No, it was a different lap then. But there was one of the laps where I just went too wide and then just gave up because it's like, what's the point? I think it was this one. Coming up to yeah, I just go too wide and I'm like, oh, what's the point? I touched the grass. And then it's just, yeah, can't be asked. Car's completely destroyed. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed once again. I really do like making these videos. Remember, setup is in the Discord. Join, it's in the description, and I'll see you guys later.